It's 20 to 1. And you better fucking run.
You're just a big time baby. This show is big time pish. Big time Bex, big time pish. It's Monday Night Raw. It's your review here on Fog Wrestling. Coming to you a wee bit later than usual, but here, see if this show was good. Believe it or not, right? We'd love this show to be.
It'd be fucking there.
Yeah, see if Raw was good.
Special delivery.
I mean, you might think we bash the product, but I'd love it to be good. No, I mean, I'd love to actually be sitting up. Oh, it's Monday. I can't wait to watch Raw tonight. I can't wait to talk about Raw in this video. I can't wait to watch the fucking dollars and the cents fucking fly in on the Tuesday after. Yeah, but that's pish. It's fucking pish. I'd rather go to the dentist and watch this crap, but here we are. Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. Let's go.
Let's go all the way. Nah. Let's go all the way.
So right, we basically have Becky Lynch kick off the show, still complaining. Asuka comes out, you just big time, baby. You big time, baby. And then Becky Lynch tried to use the same thing she used last week. Well, at least I not got tears painted on my face. But she got cut off, and then Bianca came out and Bianca said the odds may be against me at Hell in a Cell, but the one thing I can guarantee is this belt is leaving. It's not going anywhere. And she struggled to get the belt off her waist. I don't like Bianca Belair, straight up. Don't like her. Don't think she should be champion. Don't think she's good enough. I mean, out of this three in the ring, I'd say she's fucking levels below the two of them, so why she's the champ,
I've seen the women's division, you've kind of got your main offenders, and there's just a massive gap to everyone else.
Yeah.
And she's at everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to portray her as a...
Just because you beat some big people doesn't mean you are big people.
I mean, she might be better than, like, a Doudrop and stuff, but that's not exactly...
Like when Fandango beat Jericho, like, he was fucking still pish.
Aye, dance your way to fucking...
Asuka tweaking on E here.
Dance your way to the Indies. No, Asuka hurt her leg, I guess. Then she took on Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair beat Asuka. I was a bit surprised. Then Becky Lynch got in and tried to attack them both, and I mean, it didn't really lead to much. I guess we'll have a triple threat at Hell in a Cell. We'll see who wins that.
Yeah.
Up next,
Mustafa Ali versus Ciampa. We don't care. Turns into a US title match against Austin Theory.
Yeah, so Ciampa basically beat up Mustafa Ali. It gave Austin Theory the upper hand. Austin Theory beat Mustafa Ali. Then Adam Pearce came out and says, that's not how we're going to do things here. And he arranged a rematch for next week, is it?
Yeah.
Or Hell in a Cell.
Let's pray to God it's on some house show and we don't have to see it, but probably next week.
Aye, probably next week. Then we had...
Contract signing, Bobby Lashley and Almost. Oh, I love contract signings, me. Oh, I love them. We don't get them very often.
What order are you going in here? Because that actually ended the show.
Did it? That ended the show.
Up next, we had Ezekiel and the Mysterios.
Who gives a fuck? Hold on, that ended the show?
Aye.
End this.
We had Ezekiel and the Mysterios versus Kevin Owens and the Alpha Academy. So what happened to the Mysterios and that Indian guy? That Indian guy loses visa. He's been deported.
I wish he has been. No, he's... Shanky?
No, the other one.
Fear Mahan?
That's the one. Get his face on milk bottles.
What did we say though? We said this exact... Well, you said it and I agreed with it because I can't be arsed voice my own opinion on it. It's fucking piss.
He wasn't... It's not like he wasn't involved with Mysterios. He wasn't on the show.
Yeah.
And he wasn't... There was no promo. There was no segment, no vignette, no match, no fucking nothing.
It's over for Shanky.
And the Mysterios didn't even mention him. I think that's the guy going. I think you'll have a couple of matches on like fucking main event or something like that, and then future endeavoured.
That's ironic. Main event.
I don't think it's mad the show's called main event, yet none of these guys could ever dream of getting in the main event.
Should be called dog shit.
Pre-show stopper.
Fucking
Ryback. Ryback's on this train.
It's not Casey, it's Ryback.
Fucking Ryback is mentally retarded, but here we've made enough videos on Ryback. Let's move on. Who won this Ezekiel Mysterios thing that I missed and you didn't?
Ezekiel.
Did he, aye?
Yes.
Then we had Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. They had a big brawl. I mean, basically Cody Rhodes called him out. Seth Rollins was in the crowd. He's like, nah, not tonight. I'll fight you, Cody.
He also
not tonight.
Shot a couple of... He said, like, when you and your wee buddies went and tried to dethrone us, I was taking over and you were hitting up fake thrones. Which is alright, like...
I guess. So Rhodes then taking shots at AEW, which is always good. I mean, Rollins taking shots at AEW.
Like, see when WWE takes shots at AEW, like
shots that make sense. It's like,
yeah,
it's true. It's stuff that's true. AEW will come out and say, "Oh, Adam Cole's."
It makes storyline sense.
Adam Cole's better than the Dead Man or something.
Because Rollins is in a feud with a guy who left WWE for AEW.
Yeah, and his whole point is Cody Rhodes could never get to the big time, whereas Rollins is saying, well, when you left, I made it to the top.
But then when you watch AEW, you've got Eddie Kingston slabbing with WWE.
And he's never fucking stepped foot in WWE.
And he never will. He'll just step foot in fucking fast food joints across the US. That's all he's getting close to.
Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't make any sense.
But aye, barricade spear, moves on a table. This match will be good.
Aye, so they had a big brawl. I mean, the match will be good, but do you really want to see it for a third time? Because I don't.
No, it'll be the best match on the card, though.
Probably. We then had Alexa Bliss versus Doudrop. Doudrop was sporting a new attire.
Was that a bin bag?
I wish you would fucking look close to a bin bag. Bin bag with a bit of tartan on it. I mean, Doudrop, I'm not that Nia Jax looked fucking good, but I think Nia Jax got away with her weight. To me, Nia Jax looked like a monster heel. Whereas Doudrop just looks like a fat bastard. And I don't know what I mean. It's like, enough. Do you think some people carry weight good?
Rikishi.
Umaga.
Yeah.
See, when you
Even
look...
3-minute warning, like...
See, when you look at, like, Earthquake, I just seen fat bastard.
Yeah. Like even Viscera, maybe not when he was Big Daddy Fee.
No, do you know...
No, he's a monster, but I think there was an element like, oh, fuck, he's a fat bastard too. Like,
obviously he's a fat bastard, like, but I mean, I think the weight looked good on him.
Big Show, certain hours. When he first came in, he had the Big Show
2006 ECW looked like fucking shit, I think. He looked fat.
What happened?
I don't know. He lost. He lost it all. But yeah, nah, Doudrop's a fat bastard. Alexa Bliss wins. Alexa Bliss finisher move looks terrible. Get it changed. Change the channel while you're at it. We then had Miz TV. I mean,
worst thing on the show. It was going to be the worst thing on the show without watching it, and it was by watching it. So,
see, to me, Miz TV should be something that you get like maybe once every 3 months,
and we get it every fucking week.
Yeah, see now, maybe not every week, but I would say
the only reason we don't get it is if he's having a match.
I would say many weeks you get 52 weeks in a year. Half would be 26. I think you get it slightly more than half. I'm going to say you probably get Miz TV 30 times a year. I mean, they pretty much just put Kevin Owens on SmackDown just to have the Kevin Owens show.
KO show.
I mean, is that really
fucking is the KO show? It knocks me out.
Aye. Speaking of knockout, Tosawa picked up a big knockout victory. He planted lips on Tamina. Nobody's meaner than Tamina, but she didn't see the schoolboy roll up from Tosawa. Tosawa's the new 24/7 champion after Tamina defeated Dana Brooke. How's Dana Brooke had the belt for this long?
I know, literally, guys.
I mean, good job she doesn't have it now, but would you be surprised if she won it back next week?
No.
We then had, what did we have next? We had Riddle and Shinsuke Nakamura taking on the Bloodline. I mean, so basically Orton's out, Nakamura's in, and we're supposed to believe that this team's got a better chance than RK Bro. I
know, like, this is just shoehorned in here. It's fucking atrocious, and like...
It'd be like when Triple H gets injured, like, and DX are taking on Rate at RKO. It's like they fucking put in Hornswoggle.
And the brand split's dead. It's awful.
Yeah, what is the point of a brand split when you've literally got people appearing? See, you're going to have a brand split, it needs to be
I know you could argue the Usos undisputed so they can appear on both brands, but where's fucking Reigns?
Why is the Kevin Owens show on SmackDown? What's so fucking good about that show then?
He took on Austin.
I mean, is that what... Well, I mean, if you had the Austin drop, I wouldn't mind.
It's the time to get to the final segment.
Right, we have Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley.
Come on.
Now, Edge and Damon Priest are at ringside. No, not Edge isn't there. Edge is gone for some reason. Edge isn't here the other night.
He's fucking got the right idea.
With Damon Priest and AJ at ringside, they get in a bit of a brawl. Liv Morgan ends up winning the match with a botched fucking roll-up. Looked terrible. After the match, AJ and Priest start brawling. Then AJ takes Priest at the ring. AJ's celebrating with Liv Morgan. Priest pulls AJ from the ring, starts beating him up, and Liv Morgan can't do anything, so she awkwardly just kind of stands there and watches it. Then Priest throws AJ into the barricade. Then Priest gets in the ring and he walks down Liv Morgan as if, oh, don't do it, Priest, as if he's going to do something to Liv. But then Finn Balor comes out, and Finn Balor attacks Damon Priest, and again, all Liv Morgan can do is just stand there and smile, and then Priest gets taken out of the ring by Balor, and then Balor's in the ring, AJ gets into the ring, and you've got Rhea Ripley standing there, and then they turn around and the commentator turns around and says, now the numbers advantage is against Judgment Day. How? Because AJ and Finn Balor can't do fuck all to Rhea Ripley. So the numbers advantage could never be against Rhea Ripley. At best, the numbers advantage could be against Damian Priest, because there was fucking AJ and Finn Balor and only Damian Priest. The numbers advantage was never against Rhea Ripley. Anyway, Rhea Ripley turns around and gets a double drop kick off. I just hate that, talking about numbers advantage when the men and women can't.
I know, it's stupid.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, AJ, Balor, Rhea Ripley, and Liv Morgan were in the ring, and he says, oh, the numbers advantage is against the Judgment Day. How? Because two of the three are fucking ineligible to do anything to Rhea Ripley. So the numbers, there's no advantage. It's one-on-one. Because AJ and Finn Balor can't do that. It's fucking retarded.
I know it's awful, but there's ways to go about it. But their way about it is they get in the ring, they have a stare down like they're going to do something, and we just know it's never going to happen.
What's the point of even doing it though? What's the point of having the stare down? What's the point of Priest walking down Morgan as if he's going to do something when we know he's not?
Is it sick when Eddie Kingston was walking down the ring with a gas canister? I hope he fucking tripped and ignited himself, fucking burned on the ramp.
Did we review that?
Yeah.
That was fucking. I don't know. I don't have to get into it. Like, but that was retarded. He actually he poured petrol on Jericho. Then Brian thought he took it too far and started barring him. Fucking weird. Anyway,
the match was that much of a mess. I didn't know who was on what fucking team.
The match fucking ended with Brian battering Eddie Kingston. But anyway, here we go. That is a mess. So that big fat slobby bastard coming out pouring, getting. You know what I mean? Like, that just shows you though. See, that only works with like a cane. Eddie Kingston's just a
some fat guy. See if
like
fucking natural.
See if a cane. See if Kane does that, the fucking men in white coats come from. See when Eddie Kingston does that, the fucking police come for you.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Like you spend. I mean, Eddie Kingston does that. You go to jail for 30 years. Kane does it. You get locked up in an asylum. Right. Main event time. Contract signing. Lashley says, I'll sign this contract, no problem. MVP thought he was going to be reluctant. Lashley says, you think this is a handicap match, but in reality, the handicap is against you. So, all of a sudden, Lashley's went from being the underdog against Omos to apparently being the favourite against two men. Not quite sure how that works.
Yeah, I know. And this is Hell in a Cell?
No, I don't think so. They get into a brawl, they throw out security, Omos gets
so what matches are actually inside Hell in a Cell here?
Rhodes, just a Rhodes match, I think. Yeah, so they throw out security, Omos gets a table, he tried to put Lashley through it, Lashley moves it the way, spears Omos through the table, and that's it. That's Raw finished.
Awful. See, before we get to the addition, or the rating, should they not have did the Usos against Riddle and Orton in Hell in a Cell?
Orton's fucked, isn't he? So.
Well, could he not have made it to the pay-per-view?
Probably not, no. I don't know. Nah, they'll probably have a second match, like, I mean, Hell in a Cell match, all the gimmick matches suck in wrestling now, they do. TLC matches, Money in the Bank.
Like, it's not this feud needs Hell in a Cell, it's all the next pay-per-view's Hell in a Cell.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't, this Lashley thing, who wins this? Because if Lashley wins it, it makes Omos look weak as fuck.
Maybe Omos will win, Bobby will go to Smackdown.
If Omos and MVP win it, what does it do for Omos
at
the same time?
It undoes everything for Lashley.
Yeah, and it's not like, what does it really do for Omos? Like, you beat a guy 2-on-1. I mean, it doesn't really elevate him much, does it? It should have been one and done. Why are we going into Hell in a Cell? And I say we should just call WrestleMania WrestleMania like rematch, but fuck me, Hell in a Cell pretty much got all rematches.
It's embarrassing.
So yeah, that's it.
Let's rate it. I'm going to give it a -10.
Fuck, -10?
I'll give it a -1.
I'm going to I'll get a 1.
0.
0 out of 10. That sums up wrestling these days, guys. Till then.
Peace.